Hey guys, this is the Shitsky back here with another video. I'm going to be doing my Raw review. So yeah, before I get to it though, I'd just like to plug another YouTuber, Latrell23P. He makes really good wrestling videos. He does a lot of stuff on like updates within the WWE, which are really informative in case you don't want to really like check on sites or anything or like go deeper. And he has some good viewpoints as well. Really great guy. So yeah, check him out, Latrell23P. I'll put the link in the description box. So getting to my review of Raw. I don't know. Some of the things that happened, I mean, they're leading into WrestleMania, and right now WrestleMania is not looking that great. I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I constantly complain, and I know I'm sorry if everyone thinks I'm a downer, but like, oh my god, some of these people within the creative department really need to get fired because they're just going to lose so many viewers because of the things they're doing right now. But anyway, I'll get to that. We start things off with John Cena talking about the comments made by The Rock last week. So he said he was going to have to respond. And so we get a one-time vintage John Cena moment where he goes back to like 2005 rapper. And I was like, yes! If this was not the PG era, we'd still have the best John Cena ever. The one where everyone actually... where they had mixed emotions towards him. He wasn't the superhero guy, and he wasn't like, I'm all happy, and I say funny catchphrases, and I'm like the fan favorite, but I never do anything bad, and I'm not inappropriate, and I say happy things and make jokes, and I'm a superhero. I'm superhuman. I don't know. And I don't have a character, just like everyone in the WWE. I'm a fan favorite who doesn't do anything bad. I wish he would go back to his old self, but it's the PG era, so he can't. But he did a really cool rap. Like, it is vintage John Cena rap, and it was good. I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was funny. And he went back to his old self. It was great to see that for at least a little while. So, yeah, that was funny. Then we got to John Morrison versus CM Punk. And both guys were considerably sore. They're both limping pretty badly because of their Elimination Chamber match. It really was a one-sided. CM Punk really dominated John Morrison. I don't know if his injury is legit, but it looked like it was legit at the pay-per-view because I saw him get hurt. But yeah, he was really not mobile in his leg, and CM Punk really he destroyed him. He picked apart the leg, hit him with the GTS, and it was a pretty quick win for CM Punk. Yeah, then we had Alberto Del Rio. I don't know if he was coming up for a match or not next, but Kofi Kingston attacked him on his way to the ring. And we get those two brawling. And then Ricardo Rodriguez hit Kingston with the microphone, and Del Rio locked in the armbar. Then he's about to leave. He comes back like a little pussy-ass bitch and attacks Kingston again. Throws his arm into the ring post. Yeah, so he shit-kicked Kingston. I think what's going to happen is going to be Kingston versus Del Rio for the IC title on SmackDown, and it's going to be Edge and Del Rio, world title versus IC title. That's what they've talked about. I really don't care because the IC title is like worthless now, but I really would like to have Kingston keep it just because, I mean, it means that he can actually, like... It means that he's actually got some sort of prize in the WWE because he's really not been rewarded with anything else. So he can at least say he's got something. Yeah, so Kingston got attacked. Then we had The Miz fucking up another promo. He botched like 8 words. Like he said, like he was just mumbling and he couldn't really like. He was talking about The Rock insulting him, but I really didn't understand because he just freaking screwed up almost the whole promo. He botched a lot of words, and oh man, he's just so bad. His mic skills are good, but he just screws up whenever he speaks. Like he says the wrong words and he jumbles his words. And in the ring, he's easily the most boring guy to watch because he has like 3 moves and he gets outclassed by anybody. So yeah, I don't know. I was grazing in and out of that promo because The Miz just is not interesting to listen to. He talked about The Rock, and yeah. And then the mystery general manager came on and said that the main event would be John Cena and The Miz, the 2 WrestleMania opponents, taking on the Core, Gabriel and Slater for the tag titles. So, interesting main event. Then the Bellas beat Eve, Torres, and Kim. Yeah. Then we finally, they'd been hyping this all night, was the 221-11 helmet, and then Undertaker coming back. So the countdown comes down, the lights go on, they do that "Ain't No Grave, Hold My Body Down" song thing, and then the Undertaker comes back, and he walks slowly to the ring, does his little entrance. The fans are on their feet, of course, because the Undertaker's back. I was hoping he'd come back as a new persona, as the American Badass again, but no go. So yeah, he comes back, he's just kind of standing in the ring, and while he's just standing there while the fans embrace him, Triple H's music hits, and the game is back as well. 2 returns in one night. So Triple H comes out, and I saw that coming because they've been talking about doing this, a Triple H versus Undertaker WrestleMania match. I'm going to do a video on this probably tomorrow. I'm not going to go into it that in depth now because I like to save some time, but all I have to say is I'd rather it be the younger guy. I'd rather it be the vets versus the younger guys, and what I mean by that is Triple H and Sheamus and Wade Barrett and the Undertaker, not 2 like 40-year-old guys fighting it out for a 2nd year in a row. Probably another streak versus streak versus career match. But I'm not going to be too negative here because, I mean, let's be honest here. The 2 of them just kind of stared at each other. Not a single word was said. They did their taunts, and they looked at the WrestleMania board, and that was all that happened. Very, really, really, honestly boring, but I'm not going to be too negative because the fans were loving it. Like, the fans, they got great pops for both men, and I mean, even though nobody said anything, that just shows how much the fans appreciate Undertaker and Triple H, that they didn't even have to say anything, and the fans were cheering for them the entire time. So that was just, I mean, they'll get into that sort of feud later on in the coming weeks, but for now, they just kind of let into it. But yeah, they're both back, so now we'll see what happens in the next few weeks. Then we had King Sheamus versus Mark Henry. This is probably the first time that I've actually seen King Sheamus lose a match in a while that I've seen on like Raw. It was a good match. Mark Henry was probably at the best he's been in a long time. They really haven't been pushing Mark Henry a lot. I hope they give him a push here. But, I mean, he was strong. He had a bear hug. I had Sheamus a bear hug and then just threw him complete power over the top rope. So that was really good. And yeah, he was just really good in the ring, performing really well, using his strength. Sheamus, of course, actually got him some pretty good moves. His shoulder block of the top rope, using his like athleticism. But the end came when Sheamus removed the turnbuckle. Henry actually slammed Sheamus into their exposed turnbuckle and hit the world's strongest slam. So Mark Henry actually beat Sheamus. It was a good match, though. But yeah, I'm glad that Mark Henry got the win there. Then we had Michael Cole interviewing Jerry the King Lawler. Said Jim Duggan was inducted into the Hall of Fame before that, but yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyway, after that, it was Michael Cole interviewing Jerry Lawler. Michael Cole insulted pretty much. He went with a low blow and started talking about Jerry Lawler's mom and like watching down on him, and she'd be disappointed with the fact that he lost. It was a real low blow, and Jerry Lawler just he completely broke down and grabs Michael Cole. He's like, "Don't you ever talk to my mom like that again?" And he actually challenged Michael Cole to a match at WrestleMania. If this match goes down, I am going to riot because I'm not even gonna say anything about that. I'm gonna do a video tomorrow about why is WrestleMania this year maybe one of the worst in history. I'm not going to go any further with this whole Cole Lawler WrestleMania segment. Just, I don't know. I can't even explain how terrible that sounds. That the creative department has, I mean, they must be on drugs or something if they think they're going to get viewers out to watch a Cole versus Lawler match. I mean, fans might watch that because they want to see Cole get shit kicked, but really, you have an entire roster. Don't use your commentators in a WrestleMania match. Please. But yeah, so Lawler called him out. And yeah, Cole ended up throwing water in the face of Lawler and then balled out. So yeah, and ran away. And that's how that ended. So intense heat between the two of them. Then the main event, Cena and Miz actually won the tag team titles. They tried to one-up each other the whole time, just kind of like not tagging each other and beating down Slater and Gabriel, and The Miz got the win with the skull-crushing finale. So Cena and The Miz are tag champs. I mean, that's happened before when Cena and Michaels won the titles going into their WrestleMania match. But Wade Barrett evokes the rematch clause of the core, so they fight again, and then the finish came when Cena had Slater up for the attitude adjustment. Miz came in and hit the skull-crushing finale on Cena, and Slater pinned Cena to retake the titles back to the core. So the title changes twice in one night. And hopefully they'll get more into the heat between Cena and The Miz and their title match. Hopefully they can develop some sort of quality feud between the two of them. Because, I don't know, right now it doesn't look like it would be too interesting. But hopefully they can get something going there. Maybe make it into a good match. I have a feeling that Cena will carry it, and I'm hoping The Rock will interfere in some aspect. But yeah, so that's my review of Raw. I don't know. They're leading into WrestleMania. Some good parts, some bad parts. I'd give it like a 5 out of 10. Give me your thoughts about the returns of Triple H and Undertaker. What you think, and how do you think this might lead into some possible WrestleMania matches. And I'll talk to you guys later.